Okay, hello all you people out there, this is Michael of the 2.5 Stooges, and after a brief lapse of sanity in the last Pokémon Showdown battle I did, or battle series I did, we are back to having normal battles. So, alright, so I have my normal lead. I'm battling against this guy called Momohbrema on YouTube. I'll put a link to his channel in the annotation and in the description. He does a lot of Pokemon stuff. He's pretty good at it, he's pretty enthusiastic about it. So anyway, I have my usual team, he has his usual team, or a variation of it anyway. So what just happened? Registeel paralyzing stuff and failing to throw out entry hazards, which probably would have saved a little bit of butt here, because Charizard using Solar Beam on this Cloyster, it's super effective and all that, but he has a Focus Sash, so he survives that. He uses Rock Blast, KOs me, which is annoying. It's not the worst I could have done though, because this Cloyster I've seen in his videos, you like to use like Shell Smash and mop the floor with people, so that didn't really happen here. Anyway, so Dracania Leafeon versus Arcanine, so I get to set up my substitute and whatnot behind the light screen. Extreme Speed doesn't do very much damage, but I used one Swords Dance and he next away the substitute with wait for it within the Flare Blitz. So I'm like +3 with attack right now, and I'm hoping this will do a little bit of damage. It does more than half, but not enough. And the Flare Blitz in the sun naturally takes down that Dracania with or without the light screen. So anyway, Deadly Foot comes in into an extreme speed, that doesn't really matter. I use Knock Punch, KOs him, and that's fine. So we're looking at stuff. I am down by one Pokemon in the standings here. Knock Punch actually does about half to this Ninetales here. I didn't expect it to do that much, because Ninetales is usually pretty defensive, or at least mine is physically defensive. And, well, it doesn't really matter. I can probably handle a Ninetales with a couple of members of my team. So anyway, so Isle of Hypnosis comes in. I'm expecting some status from that, what was it called, Fortress, so I just switched that in instead. Fire Blast, what did that do? Fire Blast missed, which is probably, like, really good, because, even through the light screen, I think, in the sun coming from the Ninetales, that would have KO'd Nespone anyway. So Psychic goes and... What did I just say? Never mind at all, don't listen to a word I say. So anyway, Psychic goes and does a little bit more damage to that Ninetales, knocks it down to what, 21% HP. Right here I'm just spamming Psychic on Fortress because I don't really want to switch it into anything, although I guess I could like bring in Ninetales and Ferrothorn who like outright... No wait, Rapid Fin is normal, so just Ferrothorn who would just like resist it. I guess he's using that because he doesn't really have anything better to use against me and he doesn't want to fodder everyone off. Because Psychic would probably KO Venusaur on like Ninetales at low HP. But anyway, Dragonite comes in through the paralysis system with extreme speed, brings down Espeon. Registeel, I'm kind of worried about like Fire Blast, so I go and switch out like probably a smart person would do. Ninetales, what do? You use Toxic on me again, so after getting healed from the last time. Roar comes in. I'm kind of hoping to shuffle his team around a little bit, do a little bit more damage before Toxic finishes me off. Flamethrower also, kind of curious to see how much that would do to a Dragonite in the sun. Not much at all. Extreme Speed, predict that, come out to, what's his face, that does like 10% damage. I'm recovering almost as much HP from leftovers as I am as I'm losing from Extreme Speed. So anyway, Iron Head, paraflinching. You're fully paralyzed again, nice. So Dragonite goes down, it's 3-1, this isn't looking too bad for me. Ninetales, 15% of his HP, but I can't believe I survived that with 1% of my HP. So, 3-1, this is looking pretty decent here. However, I don't have all that much that I can do to this thing. Ninetales is super effective with fire, but he's poisoned and down to low HP, so Sludge Bomb goes and finishes off. That's kind of... yeah, half expecting that because Chlorophyll and whatnot. So now all I have left is Deadly Foot to hit him on top, Venusaur takes him down, and good game. So, that was pretty close. He said afterwards on Skype that he didn't expect to win that one, but I guess he did anyway. Alright, so the second battle here against Momoh, that sounded real strange out of context. So, he's got a different team this time. I have pretty much the same one. He's got like paraflinching and stalling with Blissey and, as he told me, a physically defensive Brailing, which is a little bit strange, but whatever. So, I am kind of fearing Thunder Wave and Iron Head, which is what like Jirachi always does because he's annoying, but he doesn't have Thunder Wave. He has Body Slam, which paralyzes me also and does damage. So that's unfortunate. Iron Head, that does there goes the flinching. I don't really have anything else to do but like fodder off Espeon, which is a shame because that's like 2 seconds into the battle and I'm already... Oh my god, I'm like 2 seconds into the battle and I'm already down 1. So, fortunately, Leafeon and the Sun outspeed this thing, gets a substitute in a Swords Dance, but that doesn't really do much here. Fire Punch, I'm kind of worried about burn because Serene Grace and like the chance to burn on Fire Punch, but that doesn't really do much. I'm hoping for a critical hit here with Leaf Blade because that's what Leaf Blade does a lot. Oh my god. And I'm paralyzed again because that's what Leaf Blade does a lot, and didn't get one unfortunately. I wish like I had like Super Luck or Serene Grace or whatever. Anyway, so Ninetales comes in, scares off the Jirachi because, like, fire and whatnot. Flamethrower does, what, like, not very much damage to a Blissey. Slash Shock does a decent amount. That's Wish, which is going to be a bit of a pain, so I'm just kind of spamming here, Roar. Get you out of there before, the Wish lands and we're back to square one with Blissey. So, Dragonite uses Dragon Dance. Multi-Scale. I can't really do all that much to it, I think. So, I just roar that out, get Ferrothorn in. Now, if I was smart here, I probably would have switched out to something that could handle a Blissey, like Leafeon or Hitmontop or something. But as it is, I was just wailing away with Psy Shock to do some physical damage. And that was doing fine, unless he goes and does Rapid Spin with someone, which I don't think he has any. Blissey will die to the Stealth Rock's like right there. So, Alakazam comes in, doesn't take any damage to Stealth Rock because Magic Guard. Tubson comes in, takes that Psychic really nicely, thanks to like 438-ish, give or take, special defense and like 360-something HP. Oh, Registeel is one of my favorite Pokemon competitively. I've never seen a one-hit KO'd still. Except in like the Sun with like a Calm Mind and whatever, but that's besides the point. So, Ferrothorn comes in, I think I took more damage from like Recoil than he did from Ironhead. Charizard comes in, gets seeded, that's kind of annoying. I'm predicting the switch here, I'm not exactly sure what. And I predict right, except I don't really know what I should do, so I just go with Flamethrower. Gets a critical hit on Dragonite, and I don't think that mattered because Charizard will be faster than a Dragonite without a Choice Scarf. So I switch out Charizard for some reason into Ninetales. I don't really remember why. Alakazam takes some nice damage from Flamethrower. I think here I was just clicking like the wrong buttons like a lot, because Psyshock on one of those guys doesn't do anything, and Toxic just takes me down. So, now, Charizard will come back in, finish off Alakazam, get some HP back from that Shell Bell to offset the, the Solar Power. I don't really have to worry about anything here since the rest of his team is still alive, can't take a Flamethrower with anything. So Ferrothorn, he's gone. Jirachi, I'm kind of worried about a Speed tie, although I think he didn't invest that many like speed effort values into that thing, so I won't have to worry about that. And Jirachi goes down finally, the annoyance it is, and Breloom goes down. So, there's a more or less Charizard swooping why can't I talk today? In the overused tier, that doesn't happen too often. It wasn't like a complete team sweep or anything, but still a good game anyway. And we are moving on. So, another battle here. Slightly different team. On my part, actually, it's a completely different team. Same team for Momoh. That still sounds weird. I have with me a Gengar, so that will sponge the body slams and like put off the paralysis a little bit, but I can't do that all day. So Zen Headbutt, body slam. That's like not paralyzing me somehow. Getting kind of lucky there. Earthquake, almost one-shots that. I probably should have, if I were smart, like given this done another Dragon Dance, but whatever. So yeah, Ironhead, paraflinching. I don't really like that. So I can't really do anything as Gyarados at the moment. I will have to switch out to something else, although I somehow managed to attack him with like a 20% chance of that, and carry the Jirachi. I guess I don't really know what I'm talking about here, because I'm like saying something happens and then it turns out it doesn't. So anyway, so Espeon goes down through the Reflect Outrage, that's kind of a shame. Umbreon, uses Hail Bell, cures Gyarados, that's like wonderful. What was that? Lumbera snapping you out of confusion, that's kind of a shame. I go use Wish, not sure exactly who I'm going to be passing that off to. The Gyarados would be the ideal one, because, like, he was almost dead after, like, paraflinching and all of that. But it lands on an Umbreon instead, which is kind of fine, because, like, yay, he could use it anyway. She could use it anyway, rather. I'm not really looking at those nicknames and genders and whatnot. So, anyway, Ferrothorn gets his attack lowered. Gyarados comes in, gets some free HP, which is nice. Leech Seed, what's his face is immune to Leech Seed. I'm just throwing out some entry hazards. He's just throwing out some entry hazards. Spikes, Stealth Rock, spikes, more spikes. Like a third layer of spikes, toxic spikes, whatever. This isn't really going anywhere. It's like a lot of like potential energy being stored up and dangerous. But anyway, Alakazam is poison, switches in, not really a danger because well, for him anyway, because what am I thinking? Because Magic Guard, that's why. Sucker Punch almost KOs him, although that probably had a Focus Sash anyway, so it probably wouldn't have mattered. There goes all my priority attacks so well. Umbreon, Signal Beam goes and KOs also because he didn't want to risk Focus Blast missing or something. Gyarados almost dies there. I use Dragon Dance. Probably not the best move because after even a Dragon Dance, Alakazam is still faster than Gyarados, so yeah, good game. So Toxic Spikes are not on my side of the field, so I was going to say Roserade absorbs them, but I guess not. He goes down, Hawthorne goes down, and Gengar goes down. Alright, so RP Clefable. If you know the story behind that, then congratulations. So anyway, he wins that battle. We're like, he's like 2-1 against me right now. I have 2 more battles here. One of them is random. I think another one is with the same team. I don't remember. So let's move on. Alright, random battle, and I like how I keep getting put on the opposite side of the field in the replay. So Wormadam goes Leaf Storm and knocks away that Keldeo's whatever that was. Probably a good thing because I don't really. If I would switch out to anything else, like, I don't know if I could take a Keldeo if he used Calm Mind or something like that, but I don't know, he switches out for some reason. Rufflet, Carablast goes down to, like, something fire type, I don't know. Cobalion almost, takes, like, 2/3 of his HP to something bad, almost KOs me even closer than that with, Stone Edge. Thunderbolt takes Cobalion down. We're just, like, firing off attacks left and right here, aren't we? Aqua Jet does take Zapdos down, oh well. In comes Wormadam once again, and scares that guy off, what's his face. Hidden Power, I think Rock, if I remember correctly, doesn't do that much damage to Rufflet, that's a shame. Wormadam protects, not sure what to expect, that's just like a scatting move, so it's Brave Bird. Thinking what can I switch into? Grimer is probably the best choice because like defense is up, but he just goes into the substitute and I guess he was expecting something like that. So behind a Brave Bird, fortunately it misses. I believe that's because of the Hustle ability, but I'm not sure. I used Curse, so I get some extra defense off. Yeah, that was definitely something like that, because Brave Bird normally has perfect accuracy. So anyway, my defenses are doubled, so Brave Bird's effectively not very effective against me, but still does a heck of a lot of damage. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm Life Orbed or something like that, and one more Brave Bird would take me down with or without the curses, so alright. Another plan, shall we? So, Ice Punch does take away that substitute, but he has Roost, unfortunately, and yeah, oh well. Throwing out Keldeo to sponge an Ice Punch. This Selectivire, if I remember correctly, he had like Ice Punch, Fire Punch, like a bunch of punching moves, but didn't actually have any electric moves like Thunder Punch or anything. It's kind of weird. I don't get it either. So anyway, this is what I was talking about earlier, the Keldeo again, dropping the substitute and using Calm Mind. I can't really do anything to it at this point because, like, between substitutes and using Calm Minds and setting up like massive special attacks and stuff like that, I don't really want to take a turn switch into Electivire, who doesn't have any Thunder Punch anyway, and I don't really have any way of KOing it with anyone else. Wormadam, like, the best I can do is, what would that be, Leaf Storm, and that, like, halves her special attack after every use, so, yeah, that's something. Signal Beam, I don't really want to be wasting Leaf Storm, so I'm just spamming not very effective moves. I don't know, maybe I could have done something better than that, but I don't know, I had a kind of lousy matchup against this. If you didn't switch out Keldeo in the beginning, I probably would have, like, gotten 6-0 and something like that. Anyway, so, one more Signal Beam, still not knocking away the substitute. One more Calm Mind, his special stats are tripled right now, it's a shame the Signal Beam finally takes away the substitute. Does have like 2 HP if a Signal Beam took it down through those defenses. Anyway, dropping another one, Leaf Storm, still does KO. However, I can't do anything here, and he just drops another one because, yeah, so at this point Leaf Storm does nothing. I'm almost back to full health, but I don't think that matters. Hidden power or something neutral, I don't know what that would be. Does a lot of damage, but not quite taking me down, but another one probably will. I can't do anything now, so I switch out to Grimer, death firing that off. Grimer goes down in one shot, no surprise there. Arkin, I'm not sure if I would be able to outspeed or not, because Arkin is kind of fast, and I'm like 21 levels above him, but no. Garchomp comes in, Hydro Pump, one shot to Garchomp, neutral damage there. Wormadam comes in, yeah, Protect, trying to like PP stall the Hydro Pump, but he uses Hidden Power instead, so that's kind of pointless. Hidden Power, I still don't know what that is, takes Wormadam down and Electivire. Come on, Electivire. Yeah, Hydro Pump, one shot Electivire. So, that was embarrassing. It's kind of funny how the random teams get assigned to you sometimes. Anyway, last battle here, a random one. Did I say it was a standard OU before? I don't know what I was talking about. So, Cobalion, Thunder Waves, could be tops. Superpower and Cobalion knocks down to 32%. So his defense are low, my attack is double. I think anything I do to him will like KO. Surely enough, close combat goes and does just that. So my defenses are dropping, that's kind of a problem, some HP recover there. Grumpig comes out, Stone Edge misses, darn it. He uses tricks that will just give me some nice choice specs which are completely useless because Cobalion is a physical attacker. Stone Edge hits for once, and somehow even after Sword Dance only does like half health, so I don't know what that Grumpig's defense stats are. Rampardos comes in, almost gets knocked down by a Focus Blast, but apparently not, which surprised me because Rampardos is a Glass Cannon. I don't think Grumpig is that bad a special attacker. So anyway, Lovedust comes in, scares out Rampardos because I figured he had Aqua Jet or something. I don't really know what Lovedust can do, except it'll probably outspeed our Rampardos because of like the level it was at. Poisons Poliswan on the switch in. Poliswan goes Superpower, has his stats low, so that's a shame. The phone is ringing. Excuse me a minute. So, with the Poison and the Protect and stalling a little bit, Superpower doesn't do anything. Sweet Kiss confuses me, so that's not good. Superpower hits through Confusion, knocks down the Love Disc. We felt that would be like any trouble with all Love Disc of all things. Anyway, so Explode comes in, I have to switch out because I don't really want to risk getting myself in confusion. Death Fiber off Rampardos because he's useless anyway. Sorry Rampardos, but that's kind of the truth competitively. Poliswan comes back in, no problem there. Superpower once again takes a decent chunk out of Swablu being normal flying and taking neutral damage from it. My defenses are getting lowered again, so that's kind of a problem. Return on a critical hit, I don't know if that would have mattered with -1 defense. Wormadam Sand comes in, and I like how I got a Wormadam and both of these are in the battles here. But anyway, Rock Blast goes 1 hit, 2 hit, critical hit, KOs that thing. I don't know if it would have managed to hit all 5 times. I don't know if this thing has like skill link or whatever the ability is. Anyway, so Overheat takes down Wormadam, so it's like 2 in 1 here, Scolipede. I don't know why he switched out, because he probably could have done at least a decent amount to me with Overheat and even with his special attack -2. So, and Scorpion comes in, does nothing to Scolipede Poison Jab. My attack is double because Sword Dance is fun. He protects, but not much he can do here. Earthquake does take that thing down this time. Am I losing health because of Life Orb? I don't know. I'm paying attention. And Superpower, because I can't really imagine that giant bug there using Superpower, but apparently it does. And I win the battle. Alright, so that was fun. You should definitely go and go over to Momohbrema's channel. He does a lot of Pokemon stuff, and he's pretty good at it. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Rate, comment, subscribe, watch other stuff I have uploaded and he has uploaded and whatever, and see you later.